morning, afternoon, whatever the case may be. This is Ann from Blackberryrock Homestead. I thought I'd give you a little update of my gardens. So come on along. Coco's Corners. What can I say about Coco's Corners? I do have these pretty daffodils blooming. And I do have, sorry about that whiplash, I do have a few onions growing in, I think, two of the tubs. Yeah, two of the tubs. I might be putting some onions in there because I think I'm going to just put some tomatoes in there. Maybe my rocket tomatoes that I got from Dollar Tree. But we'll see how it goes. And here are my potatoes. My tire in the potatoes. And I'm thinking about adding a layer of straw in there. Then the next time I will get some dirt. Because I still need some dirt in other areas of the garden. So thought I would share that with you. I'm going to add some straw. And I do have onions over here in this long bed as of right now. And hopefully I can figure out a way to keep the chickens out. And of course, these ditch lilies that I planted are going crazy around the Rosa Sharon. That's what I wanted them to do. The asparagus, I got one stalk. This other stalk seemed to be a dud. And then I did plant asparagus here. I put the straw because we was having frost, but none of the asparagus shoots that I planted have come up yet. So hopefully I didn't burn them out. This asparagus stalk, the one wee asparagus stalk, the frost got it that one night, so I forgot to add some straw over here. I don't know if it would have prevented it. I don't know. So going into Coco's Annex. The kale is doing wonderfully. Let me look here. Look at there. That is the dinosaur kale. It is doing wonderfully. I need to pull these weeds, of course. And I ain't got nothing planted, anything else in Coco's Corners. Coco's Annex. The new area. I ain't got really anything planted in here. I do have some blackberry briars planted there that I had planted previously. But my goal, I have a goal for the new area. I'm going to call it the Oasis. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I need to get rid of this morning glory. This hummingbird vine. I just don't want it there because my plans is I got a lilac bush that I need to transplant, and I'm going to transplant it right here in this corner. That is what I am thinking in here so far. But I got a lilac bush, I got two rose bushes, and I got a couple other things I'm going to transplant in here in the Oasis. So that is the plan for here right now. Let's go in my tomato pepper area. I call it my greenhouse. Let's check it out. We will circle around. Potatoes, it's not coming up in there, but in the bag, looky there. I might add some straw in here as well. Just kind of make sure that's really loose. No potato coming up in here yet. Let's go on up here at the end. Look at the rhubarb and the other potatoes before we look at underneath the totes. This rhubarb is coming right back up. That one looks like it's coming up. And of course, my potatoes in the straw are not coming up as of yet that I see. Oh wait, I forgot to do something. But before I do, I'm going to show you the new plants I got yesterday. I got a hosta Munchin Fire. I just like hostas, and that just like very unique. It will be planted in the Oasis. I do believe the one corner is really shady right now, so I'm thinking I'm going to plant that. And I got some pineapple sage and some lemon thyme over there. The other day, I also got me some pansies, of course, purple and the orange. The orange my youngest daughter picked out, so there is Mute trying to help me. Now let's look at all these totes real quick. I closed them up for the night. This is my cool crop, basically. The pak choi is coming out of it. I will probably be transplanting that somewhere. And I know I need to transplant this Brussels sprouts. I think that's what that is. Yeah, it's fading. I wrote that, and I think that one died. Sad to say, I'll just use that dirt somewhere else. And then whatever these are, I think them are chives. I'm not for sure. Moving on to the next tote, the peppers. And we are gotten quite a few peppers popping up. Of course, the cabbage is doing okay. We got Ozark Giant, Emerald Giant, some jalapenos, plomenos. So, moving on to the next. My tomatoes. One tote of tomatoes. The frost got some of these on the top, even though they was covered with the lid and the frost blanket. I'm hoping they come out of it. I really do, because I ain't got very many Cherokee Black, Cherokee Purple, or the Brandy Black, or the Obka. The rest of them seem pretty good. The herbs, except for the sage, is not coming up. So in this one. Now moving on to the sage. We got marigolds, sunflowers, the basils are all making an appearance. We got thyme, we got a parsley Italian, we got the leeks, we got the chives. Look at there. Oh, sorry. My focus ain't very good. Now moving on to the single seed. This is where the single seed tote is. Man, all these tomatoes popping up. Single seed, nothing. This is day 16. I'm hoping that comes out, but I don't know. None of the Independence tomatoes have poked their little heads up. I don't think. Nope, that's rainbow. Another rainbow. No, none of the Independences have popped up. I planted a lot of rainbow. There's a Big Daddy. No, a lot of the rainbows have coming up. The Independents haven't coming up at all. None of the Independence tomatoes have come up, so I'm hoping they come up. Let me let you look real quick at the Rocket. This was Dollar Tree Rocket tomatoes. They are coming up. And I'm leaving this underneath this frost blanket because of the chickens. Moving around, this is coming up, and that is a Rutgers tomato. The cauliflower, there is, no, that's a poblano pepper. There is one. This is another tomato. I don't think there's anything in that one. And there's one in there. I don't know about the rest of these. I know the marigolds are coming up and a couple other things, but mainly the tomatoes are pretty much coming up. Let's go look at it. The garlic seems to be coming up nicely. Potatoes in this potato tower, not so much. So let's move on to up here in Veggie Land. The broccoli rapidini is doing good. The broccoli that I direct sold, it's just now, I mean, it don't look as healthy as the ones I started. So, and the violet and the lettuce is coming up great on all areas in between the broccoli. Well, maybe not all areas, but it's coming in decent anyway. So, and let's move on over here to the radishes. The radishes and the carrots are coming up. There's one row, that's the row of carrot tape. And this is the row of carrot tape. As of right now, the carrot tape is not coming up very good. As of now, I mean, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see if it's a late bloomer or what it is. So, and then over here in this bed, I have transplanted the cabbage. And thanks to the chickens, I don't have that many. There's one there, and then there's a red, couple red, but I do have a few already planted, that are coming up in my cool crop deal. So, but oh well, I get eggs from the chickens, so I gotta compromise. And this potato tower over here is not coming up. And all in there is leaves. So, but I thought I'd try it anyway. So, see y'all later.